Hello dear viewers, a very warm welcome to our channel. In this video we are going to have a look at rectification. Rectification is simply a process of converting an AC current. Right here you see there is an alternating current into a direct current. If you see this lamp right here, it is a DC operated lamp. Now in order to operate this with a direct current, you have to first convert the AC power supply to DC. The process of converting an alternating current to a direct current is called rectification. Now in this chart, we are going to have a look at a very simple example of a single phase AC converted to DC output. In order to convert a single phase AC into DC, we need 4 diodes. Diodes are semiconductors that will allow current flow only in one direction. For example, if you see this diode will allow current to flow in the arrow direction. And if current comes in the opposite direction, it will be blocked. Same thing is true for this diode. Current will be flowing in this direction. And if reverse current comes this way, it will be prevented from passing. So these diodes, they are like a one-way door, like a one-way passage that will allow current to flow only in one direction. Now, using 4 rectifier diodes, you can generate a bridge circuit that will convert the single phase AC into a direct current. This is available in almost all electronic apparatus that we daily use because the wall outlet on our house, it is supplying AC, but most of the electronic devices that we have, most of the machines that you have, they are using DC. Now, in order to use the AC, it has to get converted. So these are where bridge diodes are used. For this bridge circuit, you will be using diodes of this kind. Look at this diode, for example. Right here, you see there is a semiconductor diode. Now, it will allow current to flow only in this direction. It will be flowing in the arrow direction. If current comes in reverse direction, it will prevent current passage. So you can use this type of diode in order to rectify a given alternating current into a direct current. Let's follow the circuit and see how it is operating. Now by AC supply, we mean current is sometimes flowing in this direction, sometimes flowing in opposite direction. So if there is an AC supply, AC source, that means current is flowing this direction one time, this direction the next time. The rate at which this alternates is called frequency. Frequency is the rate at which the alternating current changes direction. On most of countries, 50 Hz is given frequency, but on some countries, 60 Hz will be available. Hertz is a measure how many times per second the AC, the electrons, the current is changing direction. If it is changing 50 times per second, that we call it 50 Hz. If it is changing 60 times per second, that is called 60 Hz. So that is the measure of frequency, how fast alternating current is passing. Now, let's say in the first case, current is flowing in this direction. Then what will happen? Current will come, follow this line. It will come to this junction. When it tries to pass this way, it is blocked by this diode. So there is no way of passing this way. It has to follow this direction. Then what will happen? If it tries going this way, it will be blocked. The only pathway we have is following this line, come right here, pass through the DC load, and then gets back to the bridge circuit. Now, from the bridge circuit, electricity will return to the source because we have an AC source. If it exits this way, it has to come back this way. So it will follow this line, come back, and finally go to the source. So that's it. Now we have covered one leg of the story. It will flow this way, come this way. This is blocked. It will follow this line, then come to the load. Electricity will flow in this direction, then return, goes this way, and return back to the source. Now the AC source, after some time, it will change direction again. Now let's say current is sent in this direction from the AC supply. What will happen? It will come this way, come this direction. If it comes this way, as you can see, it is blocked. There is no passage. So the only alternative we have is to flow in this direction. Then from here, it will come to the load because this one is not allowing it to pass. It will come through this line, come here, and then flows in the load in the similar direction, similar direction. Now it is flowing similar direction to the previous, then comes back here. It has to return to the load. It has to return to the source. From the source, it exited this way. It should come back here. So it will follow this line and then come back to the source. So we have an alternating output here. We have an alternating current flow in this line. We have an alternating current flow in this line. But when it comes to this line, we always have a direct current. When we come to the load, there is always current flow in this direction. So the current flow direction is made constant. It is passing in this direction. So even though we have an alternating current right in here, the final output at the load, we have a direct current. So this is how the AC is converted to DC. These diodes, they are called bridge diodes. They are interconnected in such a fashion for a single phase. If you are using a 3-phase output from the source, you will be reading 6 diodes. 6 diodes can do all the rectification for a 3-phase alternator input. So this is how rectification is done. Now these diodes, they will allow current to pass through only in one direction. If they go bad, however, if one of these diodes go bad, the circuit will stop functioning properly. If this diode goes bad and allows current to flow in every direction, then the entire circuit will collapse. So that is why it's very crucial that we check every diode is functioning properly. If there is a short circuit, if there is massive current flow through these diodes, the diodes, they usually get overheated and they get damaged. So always make sure that these diodes, they have a regulated current flow through them. Otherwise, if there is no load and if this circuit short out, for example, massive current can flow through this diode. Massive current is the #1 killer of diodes. Any shifted polarity, any short circuit in the system can cause massive current to flow through the diode, and that can permanently damage the diodes. There are some diodes that are capable of withstanding reverse polarity by allowing current to flow even in the reverse, but majority of the diodes, the nominal diodes, they will allow current to pass only in one direction. If excessive current comes in the opposite direction, they usually get blown out. So that is why it is very crucial to make sure that these diodes are not subjected to massive fluctuation. They are not subjected to massive current flow, even in the forward bias direction. Current that is flowing in the normal direction is called the forward bias current. If current is applied in reverse direction, that is called reverse bias. That are some of the terminologies that can be used when it comes to diode and when it comes to rectification. Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you regarding some of the things that you need to know regarding rectification of a single phase AC to DC. If you like this video and if you enjoyed what has been presented, don't forget to smash the like button. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing, turn on notifications so that you will be the first to get notified whenever we come up with another video. Until then, stay safe.